I'm Carol and welcome to our program, Over 50, So What? Are you moving your body every day? If you haven't been active today, be sure to join us in the very easy 5-minute fitness segment later in the show. It's only 5 minutes. In this show, we cover many topics applicable to life stage over 50. Today, we learn about eligibility for voluntary assisted dying, which may help loved ones pass more peacefully. And later in the show, we have fun at a street art festival. We see world-class street artists in action and chat to the amazing artist Adney. Do you know what VAD is, or Voluntary Assisted Dying? It's only become available in Australia in most states recently. And now people with a terminal illness have the opportunity to pass peacefully with dignity. Go Gentle empowers and enables people to choose the end-of-life care which is right for them. And that includes voluntary assisted dying.
To be fully in control and to have, I haven't said this before, but I've said it a few times today, wrung every drop out of her life. How can you be sad? In a sense, because
she lived life to the max.
She did. And the other thing that was incredible about it was that once she passed away, I had my old mum back. I didn't have, because it was my memory. In my memory, I had my mum, who I'd always known and loved, without the ravages of melanoma. It was brutal, absolutely brutal. And so for me, the grief has kicked in this year. We had the celebration of her life at a high tea, and we told stories and we laughed. There are lots of stories. It's a very different experience when you actually know when someone's going to die. And it's hard to put in words, but I know of doctors who have accessed VAD for, the husband or the wife, and for whom it was absolutely what they wanted, but who said this is just so different to someone having a terminal illness and passing away. You don't know when that's going to happen, but when you actually know when it's going to happen, presents a whole different set of problems. And I was going to be going away of necessity to have a break from everything, and Mum was talking about, well, shall I do it before you go, or shall I do it when you come back? I just said, Mum, that's your call. That's your call. So it's a horrible thing for some. I mean, it wasn't.
No, but she obviously had a fantastic sense of humour.
Oh, yes, she did. She did. Yeah, and we've had a sense of humour on the way through. I mean, when the first melanoma was discovered, that was where that surgery was. There was a piece of foam sewn in with silk thread on her forehead, and I said to her, I used the surgeon's name, and I said, did Brett say that there was any sign of a brain in there? But yes, we did laugh. And she always said with the committee work that she did for many, many years, I've never wanted to be one-eyed in a situation. I remember saying, well, you are now. So use that to your maximum benefit. It's not an easy process, and I'd say to anybody, as best you can, look after you too, because it's confronting. And I don't just mean that the loved one involved for you is going to pass away. It's not that. It's all the minutiae, in a way, that goes with it. And with busy lives and what is required to get things over the line, it's confronting, as well as being the most enormous relief. Which sounds a dichotomy, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, but the great thing is you mentioned that people get training around it too,
Yes,
because it's such a new circumstance, well, relatively new.
Yes.
And so people getting used to the concept and being more accepted in society and understanding the process and understanding how you might feel and how the people around might feel.
Yes, and afterwards there was counselling for the staff and people involved, for me too, if I wanted that, which was wonderful. I mean, there's just nothing that I could fault. Nothing. It's just magnificent from start to finish in terms of compassion, efficiency, professionalism.
Can you talk us through the steps and some of the checks and balances and sort of the process and how long you should expect it to take to be approved?
So voluntary assisted dying laws are slightly different in each state. If anybody wants to understand the details of their law in their state, I'd recommend they go to the Go Gentle website, because we've got broken it out into various states in detail with Q&As, and people can really spend the time to go through it in detail. But what's clear is that we do have what we call an Australian model, and that is you must be over 18 years of age. You must have a condition or an illness that means that you are approaching the end of life and you need to be suffering intolerably. You must have 2 independent healthcare practitioners to verify that you meet all the eligibility criteria, that you have capacity, and that nobody is coercing you to make this choice. You must demonstrate that it is your own choice by making 3 separate requests for voluntary assisted dying. There's an enormous amount of complexity just in, are you eligible? And then once you're eligible, there is a series of steps that you need to go through in order to be assessed by the 2 different health professionals, and then to have the substance arranged to be delivered to you or to be delivered by a health professional. So there's quite a long process. It normally takes about 4 weeks.
Oh, well, that actually is quicker than I was expecting.
We really want to impress upon people that this is something that you shouldn't leave to the last minute, that if you start the process as early as possible, you might end up being approved for assisted dying 3 or 4 or 6 months before you die. But what we hear from people is that it provides an enormous sense of relief to have that certainty that if at the end of life it becomes intolerable, that you have a choice for how you end your life. There is no harm done by starting the process early, getting approved, and then having the substance ready for you if and when you choose to take it.
So the 4 special women who were with her that day came back here, and we had sandwiches, passion fruit cream sponge, which was her favourite, some Bollinger, and of course cups of tea, and using some of her beautiful china. So lots of memories of her by an open fire. She wanted me there, and I'd always done everything she wanted. But
Good daughter.
But I just couldn't. Mum had the most magnificent garden, and I bought some violets home at one stage and put them in my garden. And so I had this lovely bunch of violets that I took into her. Her great-granddaughter was with me until the day she passed away. So Gia had made gorgeous little collages on like a silver card. So in one hand, Mum had my violets, and in the other hand, she had Gia's little collages. So we were with her.
Oh,
we
beautiful.
were with her.
Now, there'll be lots of people today that can relate to what you've been talking about. They're experiencing it with loved ones as we speak. So do you have any words for them?
Just push through as hard as you can and contact Go Gentle Australia.
Yes, Go Gentle has so many resources out there for the whole of Australia.
There's education and all sorts of things.
And there's lots of other stories like Bonnie's on there too, so people can get a real understanding of the process.
Absolutely. But it's the greatest gift.
Yes. Can I give you a hug? Sorry. Thank you so much for sharing that with us, though. It's such an important message, and you know, it's your mum sounds to us. She was just so amazing.
She was, but she's at peace.
steps, 1 and 2. Very simple routine. Make sure you do your 5-minute fitness every day. No excuses. Look at Faye. She's got a broken rib and a broken wrist or broken hand, and she's still moving. And roll it. That's it, and roll. Last set. Hold it there. Step, touch. You can do it in the park. You can do it in a chair. You can do it anywhere. And shimmy. 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 That's it. Just whatever happens, just move your body. Doesn't matter what it looks like, nobody can see you. All right, now we're going to take our feet apart. We're just going to lunge from side to side. You can keep it smaller if you're not so flexible. And we hit the drums. That's it. Check. Hit the drums. Okay, back to the middle. Now we're going to step forward, push back, forward, back. Forward, back. I'm going to take it a bit bigger. Forward, push back. Forward. I'll show you sideways. Forward, push back. Forward, push back. Forward, push back. And I'm going to add in a bit of a shimmy, but if you've got a broken rib like Faye, just take it easy. That's it. Last one. And we go. 2 steps. Ready? That way. Step, 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 step. And roll it. You want to put a clap in the end? Cooking with gas. We're not going to be cooking with gas much longer. They're phasing out gas, so we're going to have to say cooking with fire, cooking with electricity, cooking with solar power. I've only just started cooking with gas myself. Okay, single, step, touch, step, touch, and shimmy. Come on, guys and gals. That's it. 3 and 2 and feet apart. Rock side to side. Lunge side to side. Hit it. Yeah. Four, 3, 2, 1. Forward, together. Forward, together. Okay, repeat after me. I'm hot stuff. I'm hot stuff. We're hot stuff and keep at your 5-minute fitness.
lot of you watching today may have seen those spectacular artworks on the Silo Art Trail, Australia's most spectacular outdoor art gallery. Well, you don't need to go into the regions to see spectacular artworks. There may be hidden gems just around the corner. Hi Steve, it's all happening at the Wall to Wall Festival today.
It's brilliant turnout. We've had a lot of people coming on the free street art tours.
So you're doing all the tours, the free tours, and you're telling everyone about what's behind all the art pieces and the artists, aren't you?
Yeah, that's correct. I've been awarded the Australian Street Art Award Best Street Art Tour in Australia in 2021, 2022 and 2023. So having Juddy Roller come into my backyard in Mordialloc, I thought I'd come down and share my knowledge with the local community.
So this is your backyard?
Yeah, I'm also a local historian as well.
Oh wow, so we get the history, we get the art pieces, we get the art knowledge, we get it all from you. No wonder you got the award. So do you paint yourself?
I have done some painting in the past myself. There is a mural here that I can show you, depicting the last of the Bunurong tribe. Her name was Toolam, and she passed away in April 1877 just down the road at Mordialloc Creek.
Wow. Now can you tell us about these art installations?
Yes, we've got celebrating 10 years of Wall to Wall Festival by Juddy Roller. He has reached out to some of the best artists currently on the scene, not just here in Australia but throughout the world, to come down to Mordialloc and share some of their own passionate personal pieces from their own portfolios with the local community.
So they've come from all over the world. Can you tell us a bit where they've come from?
Lauren YS is from Los Angeles. We have Baiju, an Indigenous artist who's come down from Townsville. Smug is an Australian boy who's now based in Glasgow, Scotland.
So they've got a chance still today to come and do some tours, but after that they can do a self-guided tour?
Yeah, they can do self-guided tours, or I'll be breaking out and doing Mordialloc street art tours throughout the year as well.
How do they find out about when you're doing tours?
You can find me on Instagram under Aussie Explorer, and on Facebook I'm known as the Bush Ranger.
And for Mordialloc, they can also check with the council. The council knows when you're doing the tours?
Yes, that's correct.
All right, fabulous. Well, we're just about to start a tour now and the people are starting to gather, so we're going to hop on the tour with you.
No worries. Where he painted the other side of this 1960s abandoned ice cream truck. Jason is currently working on more immersive exhibitions that utilise a multidisciplinary approach, incorporating installations, sculpture, moving image and sound.
Liz and John, and what attracted you or made you want to come out today?
Well, because there's something happening in the area that's easy to get to, and he's an artist, so we're coming to look at somebody else's art.
So John, you're an artist. Tell us more.
Try to be. So he retired, joined an art class, and he's doing very well.
Okay, tell us about your art classes.
I've been doing it for quite a few years, and I quite enjoy it. I can't say I'm a real good artist like any of the classics, but I do my best.
Come for inspiration.
He's come for inspiration. Well, you're going to get lots and lots of inspiration, let me tell you, because I know you've just got here. Good luck with your painting, John. Hey, Adney, thank you so much for taking a few minutes to speak with us, because I know you're on a really tight deadline.
That's right. That's absolutely right. So I'm trying to do this in 2 days. So.
Wow.
Yeah, got a lot to do, but I got some help, which is nice. So, yeah.
Can you tell us a bit about this piece?
I do like, with most of my paintings, I do like the viewer to make their own interpretation, and this one I'm really keeping it quite subliminal. But for me, it is a continuation of what's already around the corner, but it's a reflection of all humanity.
So did you do one of the ones around the corner as well?
Yeah.
And what other pieces have you done in the Mordialloc area?
I haven't really painted much in Mordialloc, but I've painted all over Australia and around the world. I was just in the Kimberleys last week, painting up there. I was painting in Switzerland and Germany last year. But yeah, I've got some pretty, I guess my most notable murals would be like the Collingwood Housing Estate with 20-storey building there, big one in Hosier Lane as well, and yeah, a few around town.
So this one you're going to try and do in 2 days?
Yep.
The big projects, how long do they take?
They can take a month at least. So yeah, but that's painting pretty hard.
So what would you say about the community about why they should come out and take a look at all the art pieces?
It's ever evolving, it's ever changing. The beauty of street art is that it's generally always, changing and moving and going and coming and all that sort of stuff. So that's kind of why it's cool. But at the same time, it's like you also got to get in quick because otherwise it might disappear.
How did you get into it originally?
I got into it through painting graffiti.
And now you're a world-reclaimed artist.
Yeah, I get busy. Yeah, I've got lots of stuff going on, so yeah.
So any young people watching today about why they should get into art?
Yeah, I guess it's just, for me, it's just a passionate thing that I've always wanted to do. But yeah, I also started off doing graffiti letters and did about 10 years of that. And then, I've been doing 15 years of portraiture now. So that was my transition. I learned about art through doing graffiti.
Well, thank you so much for contributing to this amazing space and helping the community and inspiring the community to come out and admire your work, because it's really inspirational.
No, thank you. Appreciate it.
So, Leanne, you've been to the Wall to Wall Festival before. Was this your first time?
Second time, and I did the tour last year as well of the artwork.
So you enjoyed it so much you came back?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And you've learnt some new things this time?
I do remember we talked about Adnate before and Dres. I feel like the tour really gives you a lot of background. Actually, what I find fascinating is how busy and what a career these guys all have. Like, it's not just, people get lucky and paint a wall and get away with it. It's really inspiring.
And how they bring the community together.
Yeah, that's right. I like all the food trucks and everything as well.
So how do you hear about the festival when it's on?
Through the Kingston Council.
Excellent. And do you paint yourself?
No. Well, I like to have a little, dabble at home, but no.
Well, dabble's good enough.
Yeah.
And what would you say to someone at home watching today about why they should come out and check out all the artworks?
Might not be interested in street art, but it's a really positive environment. There's food trucks, there's market stalls as well, so just the environment here is just fantastic and positive.
Did you go on the tour?
We did. It was great because we learned all about the artist and how they paint, whether it was with paint or whether it was a spray paint or whatever. So it's very interesting. He was very good.
So do you think you'd come again?
Absolutely. I just rang her up to say, what are you doing? Come on down, because Lizzie paints.
Ah, okay.
Well, I do too, but not my paintings splash on and do all that sort of thing. She does lovely people and, yes, I'm going to take her around soon to the art, gallery around there, which I never knew about. Yeah, that's a bit of a secret, isn't it?
Yes.
Because it's just a fun day and, they might meet other people and they might learn things and, it was actually very interesting to know that you can actually hire out some of those rooms if you want to do some artwork yourself. And also, who wants to be sitting at home doing housework?
So what would you say to people watching at home on TV about why they should get out of the house and check out their local artwork?
Oh, come and have a look. And to see it all decked out like this is fantastic. Fantastic. It's great.
Just get out. There's so much to do out there. And we were just saying that this is all going on. We'd be sitting inside if we weren't here. It's worth it.
Yes, come on everyone, come on down. Support Maudie Alec because they're really trying to do a fantastic job and they want you all out and about.
Are you ready to unleash your inner artist? Contact your local council for street art festivals near you. How did you go with the 5-minute fitness? Did you join in today? Every bit of movement is great for our health and our mood. For more info on voluntary assisted dying, contact Go Gentle Australia. And to keep active, why not do some 5-minute fitness every day? Join us on YouTube and check out the playlist 5-Minute Fitness. Please connect with us on Facebook, YouTube and Insta. Keep active, keep curious and keep having fun. See you next time.